Yo! Alright. Alright, here we go. Yep. No overnight parking. Crazy. Oh boy. Guys, we are a couple weeks away, and technically, all I can say is this is going to be a doozy. This is not really a big mountain, but you know what? If it practices you getting on Mount Katahdin, which is something my father once did when he went to a state park in the Appalachian and climbed the top mountain. He never started from point A down south and went up, but let's just say it's time for another family member to achieve his dream just like my father did. And look at that. But I'll take that later. What the? Weird. Well, here goes nothing. That's so bad. So bad for littering in here. Alright, here goes. More littering. All I could say is I'm about to become the next person to try to climb Mount Katahdin as another family member. Sheesh. Look at this, there's so much littering around here. Dude, I can just go up here and collect bottles and cans for all that matters. Dude, there's so much cans and bottles and cans littered around this entire mountain. It's not funny. I hope I don't get to find stuff like that if I ever get up to Mount Katahdin. Dude, look at this. Whoa. Look at this. Dude, this is incredible. Just look at inside. Squirrel. With this whole area dug up here. That's ridiculous. Jeez. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, I don't know how trees actually park up like this, but I think this is a dead tree. This has to be a dead tree because no roots are growing onto it, even though there is some leaves up there, but yet again, I really can't say if this is a dead tree or not. Oh, here goes nothing. Well, time for my experiences of climbing up Mount Katahdin. Jeez. hope I don't get horrible frostbite up here, even though spring is already coming here. I can't believe it's still cold out. Okay. Boy, I see a chair. Whoa, look at that! Out in the open, past way over the city. Dude, you can see a farmhouse over there. And more mountains out over there. Dude, this is the coolest spot ever. And there's the pine trees I passed through. Maybe let me climb over here. Give me a second, I'm trying to get used to zooming into my camera and zooming out. Wow. Crazy. Dude, people love to party, crush cans, and just litter everywhere. That's that's the way life goes for you, but man, it's not what we expected. There's more tracks out leading that way. Dude, when you want to accomplish something like this, this is it. By the way, guys, as I just restarted recording my video after I put my camera stand up, it's 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Now we're 8 minutes even into this. So you can only take like 5 minutes to get up here, unless if you're taking your time. But again, it's crazy. Hills, Ava was here. Ava, beloved cake. I think that's cake. Look at this. So this is the whole area city. This way. This is a whole section. This entire area section out there is known as the Dirty Lou of Lewiston, Maine, where it's the dirty site. It smells crappy, junky. It's one dangerous spot. And you turn here. This is the whole college of Bates College, right here. And there's hillsides, a country mountain. It's crazy and. National Direction Survey, Washington, D.C. Interesting. But yeah, the sun's that way and there's so much. Dude, there's some abandoned buildings out there that are now closed because now the only stuff good being made is in China. So I don't have to tell you about that type of story, but again, what is this thing? Okay, guys, my right hand is filled with frostbite right now, and it's really not feeling good right now. I don't know who would have made something like this unless if there was a house here, but It's just filled with rock areas, so unbelievable. Huh. All I could say is this is a great achievement. There's nothing supernatural about this. It's just a normal. It's just a normal mountain. It's just an easy mountain to climb as long as you take your time. And good. All I could say is whenever I make it up to Mount Katahdin, this is one of my first legit mountains to climb. Jeez. And my thumb still has frostbite because it's cold. Crazy. And again, look at all this littering. There's littered cans, soda cans, like I seen like over 20 of these things. You can make just $1 for this stuff. So there's another trail, but it's probably better to go over here and see what we can find here. Some interesting like landmark type stuff over there, but I don't think it's private property. But oh my god. So look at all these buildings, sites here. There's another road area out that way, but yet again, where there's tire marks, but still. I don't think this is a trail. Like there's fences lined up around there, so you can't go through those private properties. So I guess none of this is private property, but unbelievable. Crazy. Hold on just a second. All right. I don't think this is a trail area, but yet again, there's still litter around here. It's so crazy how everything is. What the heck? Oh. Wait, is this a thong? A woman's thong. Huh. That's great. I'll just leave that for a landmark. Ugh. At least someone was having a good time. So this is another trail. Could we do back up there around circles? Huh. Very. Whoa, I'm seeing some tiny spotlight. Look at all these toothbrushes. What the frig? Just toothbrushes. Dude, I'm seeing a lot of wild goodies. So it just leads you right from where I was. It just takes you all the way down there. And there is fences. There's just so much. So much. Like, all I can say is this is what it's going to be like going up Mount Katahdin. It's like I have a lot of traveling to do. Oh, so there's so many other trailed areas to go up and go down, which is actually crazy. I don't think they're meant to go down, but yet again, interesting. Look at all those these ice things are still being thawed out right now, which is surprising. Which goes to show you it still gets cold in the middle of the night. Let's go back up there and see what we can find. Dude, that's crazy. I did not expect to find that. So I think, okay, so I think I found all the information of being up here. Even though I've been around here for only 20 minutes, but wow. So the moral of the story is, it's a good mountain. The elevation is about 300 feet more. But again, it's not really a safe area, considering there's a homeless tent over there. So I would have to say, watch your eyes, watch your surroundings, and just accept that. I think it's time for me to leave, and I see another chair right there, another chair. Dude, another chair. I don't know what to say about that. So I don't think there's no means to go down here. But yet again, there is litter. There's a coat. So this area is definitely for homeless as well. And I think that's all I have to know. So all I could say is, if you people decide to travel up this mountain, beware of your surroundings. There are homeless people up this mountain. So that's all I could say. And I think I found all the information of anything supernatural. Just one squirrel and a tent. So I'm gonna go on my own way and try to find out. All I can say is, I thought this was not gonna do good. So I'm just gonna wash my hands, get out of here, and see this last rock area here. And I don't want to travel everywhere, considering the sun is about to go setting down on us. Another area there. Wow. This is unbelievable. And quite ridiculous for this entire mountaintop to be loaded with so much litter and a homeless tent. I think we have to be alarmed and watch out. So that's all I can say about this. Well, I guess that's all I have for today's episode. I've traveled enough scary areas for today. But this is about it. So I guess the moral of the story is that Lewiston is filled with a lot of homeless people, but not a lot than in California for Western society. So can't say much about that. But you know what? Ridiculous. Another chair out over there. There's so much. There's just so much. I just don't know what to say. Well, sorry, it's 6:12 p.m. right now, so it's time to get out. The sun is already trying to set, so the more I go down this mountain, the more that sun's just going to set a lot more. So And I'm glad that my right thumb isn't frostbited anymore, but let's not take that chance when it gets cold when you get back down here. So time to take one last look up this mountaintop here and call it a day. Like I said, this is the highest point of the mountain right here. Well, see you guys next week. I'm out. Bye-bye, everyone. Hope that was a good shot.